Welcome back. How are you? Down here we could fit two of everything in the same space that they have one of upstairs. The couple things to note on our railroad down here, of course you guys are standing in front of our amusement park. A lot of people that come down for our shows and open house go, ooh, that's Idora Park. Well, it's close, but it's, it kind of looks like it, and it resembles that to the fact that there's rides and stuff, but there's nothing there, unfortunately, that was modeled after Idora Park. None of you boys know what Idora Park is, but some of your parents will remember it. Other things of note on our railroad, when you guys start going around, in the center section of the layout over here in the middle, we're in the middle of a project. We're building a steel mill complex. As those of you guys have read history in school a little bit, the area around here in Youngstown used to be a very big steel manufacturing area across for the country. At one time, this area made almost half of the steel that was produced in this country. And we're modeling a steel mill complex over there. It's taken us 7 years to get to the point where we are now. We've still got about 2 or 3 years more work to get that part of the railroad completed. And then on the far end of the railroad where you guys came in and came around, that's our city. And the big skyscrapers and everything you see there is a replica of what downtown Youngstown looked like back in the 1950s, the late 1950s. But all those buildings that are there that are on the square that are replicated in the city, which are just the 4 blocks on the square that are around the Christmas tree, are still there today. If your parents take you downtown, the square looks almost exactly like it did back in 1959. They refurbished it a few years ago, and we've replicated that on our railroad, and we get a lot of compliments on that. The guys scratch-built those buildings from kits to replicate exactly what those buildings looked like in 1955 to 1959. A lot of our older members were around at that time and knew how those buildings looked, and we were able to get pictures and stuff to reproduce that.